What's going on, guys? Z Show We Show back with another unboxing video, this time of the just released 13-inch MacBook Pro with Retina Display. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to talk whilst I'm unboxing it, because I've noticed in my past videos I've taken quite a long time to get it all unboxed because I've been talking so much. Right then, so as I'm talking, I am just gonna show you around the box and I'll give you a quick breakdown of the specs. So this is the 13-inch, which has the 2.4 gigahertz Intel Core i5 processor. It's dual core, not like the 15-inch, which is quad core. It's got 8 gig of RAM, 256 gigabytes SSD, which is now PCI Express based, which is, I think, much quicker than the previous MacBook Pro. So it's got the Retina Display, Intel Iris graphics. Now, see, the reason I bought this over the 13-inch MacBook Air is because, first of all, it's much more powerful. Secondly, it's actually not bad for what you get. The price isn't bad. I remember when these were first released back in 2012, they were so expensive. No one thought that it was worthwhile getting one, because the 15-inch, which had dedicated graphics and all that, was much more sort of beneficial to buy. But yeah, anyway, here we are in 2013 with the latest release. So now that the box is all naked, let's have a quick look at what's inside. There she is. Apparently this has become slightly lighter and slightly thinner. I can't really notice it, to be honest. Anyway, let's put that aside and see what you get in the box. So, start off, you get a MagSafe power adapter, which is now MagSafe 2. All the new MacBooks are MagSafe 2. The classic MacBook Pro remains MagSafe 1, but I reckon next year they'll phase that out as well. You get the extension lead, UK version, the literature, Apple stickers, cleaning cloth, the usual. Right, sorry about that, guys. Just had a little interruption there from the old family member. Anyway, back to business. Let's get this out of the way and let's have a look at the star of the show. Right, let's break this seal. I know you guys love to hear that sound. Right, so let's just quickly go through the ports and start from the left hand side. MagSafe 2 power connector, 2 Thunderbolt 2.0 ports. Apparently these are twice as fast as Thunderbolt 1, even though I've never used Thunderbolt in my life, so I'll never know. USB 3 port, headphone jack. I'm not sure if that doubles up as a mic jack as well. Anyway, these are dual mics here on the actual MacBook Pro body. And we have the same ventilation system on the bottom as the 15-inch and the previous 13-inch as well. Secondary USB 3.0 port, HDMI port, and an SD XE slot, is it? I think that's what it's called. I was looking at the specs yesterday, MacBook Air only has an SD card slot, and the Pro has the SDXC slot. So that might be something that you want to look into, especially if you're into photography and stuff. Anyway, let's have a quick look inside. There we go, MacBook Air, well, MacBook Pro should I say, 13-inch with Retina display. Now, quick breakdown as to why I bought this one. Apple said they reduced their prices from about $200, was it, I think? But when I actually went on the store, that was for the 4 gig model with 4 gig RAM and a 128 gig SSD. Now for £150 extra, I'm not sure how much that equates to in the US or wherever you are, you get double the RAM and double the SSD. So to me, it was a no-brainer, specifically for this Retina display and for photo editing and video editing. I saw no reason to go for the 4 gig model. Now, I had my... Oh, shut up. Can you shut up, please? Right, I had my heart set on a 15-inch Retina, but Apple, being Apple, decided to drop the dedicated graphics card in the 15-inch Retina on the baseline model. Now, in the UK, the highest spec 15-inch is $21.99. Now that's just the standard, 16 gig RAM, 512 gig SSD. Obviously, if you were to bump up the hard drive and bump up the processor, things get more expensive. But for me, that was just a bit too much money. Fair enough for professionals who need it, but I'm just your average user who doesn't really need them kind of specs. So I thought, you know what, let's go for this one, and let's see if I get on with it. If I can, brilliant. If not, I'm sure all of you know how good Apple are with their returns policy. So yeah, we should have a look and see what I think. Worst comes to worst, I can always return it and then get the 15-inch one, which is the one I actually want. But I wanted to get the one with the dedicated graphics card. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up my unboxing of this MacBook Pro. Stay tuned for some reviews, some gaming on this bad boy, comparisons between the MacBook Air, comparisons between the previous MacBook Pro. What else can I do? Well, actually, why don't you guys suggest something for me to sort of do with this MacBook Pro? What do you guys want to see it do, and what would make you guys want to buy one? If you could let me know in the comments, that would be great. Obviously I'll take them all in, and then I can see what I can do with it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I should hopefully see you in the next one. Thanks, bye.